Now, CRM. What are CRM? Now, as a customer support in virtual assistant, customer support is one of the major role, one of the vital thing you will do as a virtual assistant. So customer support is like you representing a company to help their customers with their needs. Maybe a customer buys something from the company and then he's supposed to report back and ask, maybe you have some feedbacks, maybe because the product did not work and all of that. So these companies employ you as a virtual assistant that specifically in customer support to help them answer some of these customers inquiries, right? So it's one of the major job you'll be getting as a virtual assistant. That's why you need to pay close attention to this particular part of this course. Now, CRO, it means customer relation management. How do you manage your customers? How do you manage your clients, the people that are coming to make some inquiries, or somebody is calling to give you a query, or I bought this is not working, or how is this your product, and all of that. So you need to know how to manage them. Now we have tools you will use to manage them, and those tools are called CRM tools, customer relation management tools. We have a lot of them out there. We have Zoho, we have PD Stripe, we have plenty of them. But for this course, we are going to be focusing on HubSpot because it's completely for free and it's very easy for you to understand. I've used it in the past, so that's why I'm giving you experientially, right? So now you come to Google and you type HubSpot. It's going to show you the link and you're going to go there. Now, before I go, let me explain in details how HubSpot works. HubSpot is just like a platform, like it's just a software like your phone. Okay, now in your phone, if I want to get your number, I will collect your number, collect your name, and then save it in my phone. Now, when I save it in my phone, anytime I need you, I will either call you, WhatsApp you, text you, email you, or any other means. All right. It's the same thing with CRM tools. CRM tools is just platform, is just like your phone. Now you collect your clients information, put it in that CRM tools, and then when you need them, or when the next you need to reply to them, you can either call them through those platform, or email them, or text them, or even WhatsApp them on that platform. So that's why you need it as a customer support. But you need to understand that you don't need to stress yourself with these tools. The company that is hiring is the one to get these tools, all right? And then when they get the tools, they will give you access to it and you manage them for it. So you are not paying any money, you are not doing anything. You just know how to manage them, which is going to be my focus for this part. All right. So if you come to Google, you click on HubSpot. So we are going to click on HubSpot. Now it's very simple to register. I'm not going to be doing registration in this website today because I have an account already. But if you are new to it, it's going to bring you to this interface where it's going to ask you to get started, or it's going to ask you to go to my account. So if you are new and you don't have any account here, which most of you will not have, so just click on get started. You're going to put in your email, or you're going to log in through your Google account or any Apple account or anyone. So it's going to be log you automatically, and we just pass through one or two steps. That's all. It's very simple for you, just step by step. If you're having any issue, tell me on the comment section. Please do not come to my DM because my DM is full. But if you are, I'm always on the DM, on the comment section, I will answer every of your questions, right? Now, the thing here is that I'm not going to register, right? So because I already have an account. But if you already have an account and you have registered, the next thing to do is go to my account. So you click on go to my account, and then it's going to take you to this interface. Now I have only one account here, so I'm going to click on it, and then it's going to take me to the interface where we are going to manage our accounts, all right, where we are going to manage people's contacts. So it brought me to this interface. You see that we are seeing that we have bookmark, we have CRM, we have marketing, we have contents, etc. Our major aim is CRM. This particular platform can be used for many things. HubSpot can be used for many things. In fact, I have a free website with this HubSpot. I have the video on my channel, you can check it up. But then our focus is CRM. So we come to here, and then we come on contacts. Then we click on, of course, we want to manage people's contacts. So we come on contact and click contact. So it's going to load the interface of our contact for us. Now I don't have any contact on this particular thing, all right, because it's a free account for me, and if I want to add, I can add as well, but it's a free account. Now we have two of the contact that follows, that is, they are automated, they were automatically created by hotspot. So this is what we'll be using for the practicals. So if a customer calls you and say, I bought this sneakers from you, and he just not just 2 days, it's in spoil and all, you allow him to talk, and when he's done, you now, we are sorry about that, sir, please can I have your name? And then that, when you are talking to him, what say, what's your name, the name he used in purchasing it. Then as he's giving you those information, you now click on create. Create, you click on I'll set up myself, and then it's going to open up a form for you where you are going to fill up that client's information. Let's say his name is, this is his email, fmddennis gmail.com. Of course, this is my email, so you can message me on email if you have any issue. Okay, so I didn't write the art correct. So this is my email, and then the name is Dennis, and then of course my name is Ominereta. Okay, so contact number, and then job title, I'm a teacher, of course I am a teacher, and then phone number, you can put all the phone number, let's say, you can just change it to Nigeria. Let me just change it to Nigeria. Please, we are sorry, I'm taking a lot of time because I want to do everything correct for you. 090. All right, so that is it for that. Then you click on apply. Then here you have to put, just choose anything, maybe as a subscriber or as anything, and then you put the status, maybe I'm new here and all of that. Then you click on, as all this information as he's talking, please, what's your name? You tell, he puts the name, you put it. Please, can I get your email? You put the email. Please, can I get your phone number? You can, please put, who are you? You can just ask for the title, but all these things, the title may not be necessary, but the key things that are necessary, his two names, his email, and his phone number. This is very important. Then when you get the information, you click on create. As you are creating, you are talking to him, we are sorry about the inconveniences, I am on it, working for it. And then it's going to take you to a platform where you are now going to manage those particular emails. Now look at it, this is how it looks, right? This is how it looks. But let me go back to the contact. Let me go back to the contact and show you how to get here. So if this was your interface, and then as you're already here like this, you want to manage each of them, so you can just come here and you see, Dennis Ominereta, and then I'm going to click on it, and then it's going to open the interface. Now this place now is called database. This is where the database is. This is where to manage the client's information. Now this is where, if they connect this hotspot with, maybe the company connects it to their phone call or anything, this is where if somebody calls you, it will ring, you pick it here through their software and all of that. All right, so it's simple like this. Now you can see that we are having the interface looking here. So you can see that this is Dennis Ominereta, he's a teacher, and this is his email. And then of course, now as he's talking, you find out what is his problem and you write it as a note. Please take notes. Then you click on notes, and then you are going to write it as a note. Maybe complained he complained about his sneakers. All right, so you complain about his sneakers, you just put the description of everything, and then you click on create. When you click on create a note, it's going to show. Now why is it important to create a note? Because you may not be working 24/7, you may be doing shift with somebody. So if another person is on shift and that same person called, what you need to do, if the person call, as he's calling, you ask what's your name. As he's giving your name, you type it to search it, which I'm going to show you later. And then if his name come up, you say, this person is not a new customer, is an existing customer. You will see that the information that somebody else, another virtual assistant, saved will come up, and the other person, the other virtual assistant, is going to follow up from there. So you need to put a note, and then the person is also going to see a note of what is wrong with this particular customer that is calling, so they will be able to follow up from there. Are you seeing it? So this is how it's important for you to create a note. Remember, you can do this from a phone, from a laptop, but the laptop is good, but the phone as well is good. All right, so we have created a note and all of that. So this is how to do it. Now we have an email, so you can just, because you got his email, so when you are done, you can click on email. If you want to send my email with a report of it, maybe when you are done, you can say, okay, we are sorry about that, we are working on it. I will respond to you through an email. So when you come here, you now click on email, and then of course you now start, let's say, connect an email box and all of that, and then you send him an email. It's a very simple something to do, right? Just click here, it will show you connect your email. When you connect your email, I've not connect my email. When you connect your email, just click here to connect your email directly. Once your email is in your phone or your laptop, to connect immediately, and then you will just see exactly how the subject line, the email to this, you just send him an email direct from here. You don't need to do anywhere. That's why you need these two. This two is one of the best out there. The second best is Zoho. Now if you want to call him direct here, you can place on a call, but then on a call here is not free. That's why I said the company that will be hiring will be connecting it, will be having a pro own, and they will be connecting it to a software that will enable you to call him directly from here, because at sometimes the call is also coming to here. If the client is calling you through this platform, that's why you need to be on like this. All right, so that's how to do it like that. Now of course you need to create a task. Now let's say that person complain about sneakers, and then you want to create a task for that place. So maybe you tell him that, oh, I will reach out to the technical support to see how they can help you, or to the sales team. So I'll say, you create a task and say, I will inform the sales team sales sales team about the sneakers complaint. All right, so you can just see that, sorry, I don't know, some of these things are wrong. So you just write what, I'm a bit fast because this is teaching, but your own is, you're doing a job, full-time job. So you take your time and write these things, so that even the person who will be taking over from you, maybe you're doing shift on all of it, he will actually follow you from here. And then you too, when you are managing your clients, as you are done with the call, and maybe you pick another call, you do a design, you pick another call, you will be able to come back and attend to all of this. When you do this, so you won't forget anything. So of course you can see here, in 3 business day. So when will you want to do this task? Let's say I want to do the task tomorrow morning by 8:15 p.m. In 3 business day, you can actually change it from here to 2 business day and all of that. And then you come here, and sorry, here is in title of the complaint, let's say sneakers and all of that. So but this is where to here write the notes, and when you are done, you can set a reminder to remind you 30 minutes before the time, so that you remind you that you're supposed to respond to this person, because that is why you are employed, so that you don't keep their customers waiting. The more active you are, the more the client will think that the company is good. Why? Because of you. So you need to be active with it. So you now click on create, and then when you click on create, the task is going to be created. So we have a task here that is supposed to do. So this thing is going to be reported directly to your email in the next statement, showing you that you're supposed to answer the so person on HubSpot. So it's going to help you to do that. So you can see that everything here looks good, right? So you have to focus on the things that are peculiar to you, right? So you can see them here. So you, as they are talking, you always ask for their information. All right, so that's how to do that. And then we'll now go back. The most important thing is under this which I've covered everything. So let's go back to contact, and I'll show you the last thing before we end for today. Please kindly help me like this video. Please kindly help me subscribe. I'm giving you this completely for free, and I'll be giving you a certificate. This is a very huge thing. If you like this, if you have not subscribed, it takes nothing, doesn't take any MB. Kindly help me subscribe. I love you. Please kindly help me do that. Now let's come back to the interface like this. Now let's say you have all these let's say the company have their already existing contact, and when you are being employed, they now give you the contact to a spot. All right, so you can now click here, click on import, and import all those contacts. They may be in let's say an Excel format sheet, a Excel sheet, or let's say a Google sheet, or any sheet at all. Or you can just, when you click on import, they will arrange by themselves, their number and everything, their status and everything. Once the company aligns it this way, All right, so this is how to do it like this. Of course, you can see data quality, you can see actions here, you can manage duplicate. If there is any number here that is duplicated, can do so. You always create this. Now, let's say somebody called yesterday. You were not at work yesterday. Another of your colleague was at work yesterday, and then somebody called, and then let's say the person's name is James, and then your colleague registered the person's name. Sorry, let's say use Dennis because I have Dennis here. Then the person's name is Dennis, and then the person say Dennis, and then you record it today, and then today the person called again. So as the person pick, you ask him, what's your name? He say, my name is Dennis. Also he say, my name is James. Now type, now come to search. As he's talking, you are typing James. Then what's your last name? You just say, my name is James Brown. You notice that you don't have it. Now, let's say you notice that you don't have it, then you now quickly go to create an account for it. But let's say the person is talking about Dennis, I mean Dennis. Now say, please, what is your surname? What is your surname? Now say Dennis, I mean writer. So when you type Dennis writer, you are going to see that the name here is already showing that this person is an already existing customer. And then you will now ask the person, please, what is the last two digits of your number? He says it's 10. I say, okay, what is your email? He calls his email, okay, this is the person. Once you notice that this person is an already existing customer, there's no need to create another contact for him. All you have to do is go here, and then when you click on it, say, please hold on, I'm checking on your profile. While we are working on your profile, then when you click on it, you now see a note that the person wrote, say, okay, he complained about his sneakers. Now say, oh, we are sorry about that. You called yesterday, you were complaining about your sneakers. Yes, all right, so we are going to attend to you now. Now you are seeing that you were not at work yesterday, but you are following up. That's why this tool is very, very important. So this is how to navigate all these tools. Now, all the other tools here are good, but then our focus is on CRM. So you can see that I've been able to cover almost everything here. All right, I've been able to cover almost everything. So you can send newsletters as well. You can unsubscribe and all the customers and all of this. So you can just focus on what is peculiar to you. So this is the end of today's class. Please and please, if you kindly like what I'm doing here, please kindly help me subscribe, like this video. Now your assignment is simple. The assignment I gave you is two. Number one is that please, all the Google tools I showed you that you need as a virtual assistant, please go through all of them, do everything that I do. And if you go to the end of each of them, screenshot, like on the Google calendar, when you are done with scheduling for multiple things, screenshot it. When you are done with the typing one or two things on MS Word, screenshot it. When you are done with Google Meet, screenshot it. When you are done everything, screenshot it, and put all the screenshots on the Google Docs. Please insert the information, insert the email. Let me teach you. When you come to Google here, when you come to and Google Docs here, you see a place that shows here, here under insert. You see under insert, you see insert image. So with the screenshot that you you can insert it here, insert as many as possible. Then you copy this link as the assignment after you have finished everything. Then even this CRM tool, register it, and at the end of the day, you create a name, create like three names. All right, when you are done creating those three names, you can now screenshot it and then put it. You can use my name, Dennis Writer, my email, just like you have seen, and then you can now insert it here and then send it to the group. That is your assignment for this. Remember, I prioritize practicals and it's very important. I love you, and I will see you in the next class.